Welcome to our podcast.
I'm Jenna.
I'm Hattie.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Chloe.
And we're the Central Warriors Sports Podcast. And today we have two guests on the podcast.
I'm Wylie.
I'm Coach Baker.
So we're going to go ahead and start asking some questions. Oh, sorry. We're going to go ahead and start asking some questions. So, do y'all have, a little, recap of the season? How would you describe it?
Super fun. We won all of our regular season games. Went to the championship. It was a tough game. We lost 17-14. But guys fought hard. Super, super thankful as a first-year coach. It was just so much fun. I would say we did a lot over the summer, too.
I'd say it went pretty good. I'd say we made a lot of friendships, met new people, and just grew together as a team this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Wylie, what's your favorite drill?
Favorite drill?
There's a lot of them.
I'd probably say pass scale, just because I get to throw the ball a lot, and there's nobody coming at me, so I just throw it.
What's your least favorite drill?
Least favorite drill? Probably sprints.
Yeah. Good answer.
What's the highest score that you guys won by? You didn't say into the mic. What's the highest score you guys won by?
I think it was Southwest.
I think it was Southwest. It was
42?
42.
6?
Yeah.
42-6 or 42-8. That was a good one.
I was at that game.
Yeah.
Your turn. Oh, I don't know.
Somebody just ask it.
Which one are we on? What's the easiest game you played this year?
Yeah, you go on this one.
I'd say easiest was probably Southwest because it was just all our friends and there's not many stress into it, so you're just going in there and just playing.
Yeah.
What were y'all thinking before and after the championship game?
You go first.
Before I was just thinking to go out and act like it was just practice or a team camp, try to not be stressed so I can just play like I know how to play. And after I was thinking about what I could have done better, what we could have done better, and what calls were made that I didn't approve of and just wasn't right.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking before and after.
Before the game, I was thinking, where are the water bottles? Because we actually left them.
Oh.
And so that actually was on my mind right before the game. But I tried to think about it too much. I knew the play sheet and what I was going to call, and it just was a matter of going out and executing. After the game, I was in a hurry to try to hug each one of the players because guys were filing out pretty quick, trying to go to their parents to get home. So I was trying to thank each one of them and be like, hey, thank you for such a great year. So.
What were your thoughts during the fourth quarter when Woodland came back to tie the game?
For me, so I was thinking about what we were going to call to run down the field, but penalties killed us in the fourth. And so I remember it was 1st and 20 or 1st and 25. And so I was trying to think how we were going to make a big play out of that because it was fourth quarter.
I was just thinking how I could help my team and make a good enough play so we could get maybe a first down or maybe even score a touchdown.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to do my best and get yards to not be behind the sticks.
What is one thing that you would change about the championship game, besides the outcome and the calls that the refs were making?
You go first on this one.
One thing I would change is maybe where I threw a ball, threw passes. I could have made better passes that would have maybe changed the game, scored touchdowns more, and maybe helped push a pile to get a touchdown or try to dive on the football when we fumbled on the two.
Yeah. Yeah, some things you can't help. I don't really look back at a game and think about what I would have changed a lot. I didn't really have a lot of regrets. I mean, it's anytime you're playing against those kind of that many penalties, it's hard to beat it. And so I wouldn't change a lot in terms of that. I probably would have hard counted them more and done more. We call it popcorn, but I would have done more of that. So. Yeah.
What was like? Could you tell a difference between the team, like at the beginning of the season and the end?
Oh, 100%. I feel like I would say 99% of the guys on the team matured and grew up in some way.
Yeah, I'd say that at the beginning of the year we were starting to get like friends and knowing each other, and at the beginning of the year we all like knew what we all liked, knew what their names were, knew what position they played, and like how they played. So I feel like we grew as a team and became teammates better.
Yep. Well said.
What was y'all's favorite memory from the season?
Oh, favorite memory
That's a good one.
probably at our Kirksey game when I got hit, then I jumped over the kid and ran for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah,
that was
yeah.
probably my favorite memory of this year.
Yeah. I think one of the games it was fourth. I don't remember what it was. I think it was 1st and 10. But we were at 2 yards from our own end zone, which means we have to get more than 2 yards or it's a safety. And we put it in Jose Martinez and ran the sweep with him. And he somehow
Got like 15 yards.
broke like 5 tackles. And I don't know if you guys know Jose. He's not the biggest guy.
He has the
Yeah.
biggest heart, though.
Biggest
I will say
heart.
that.
Biggest heart for sure. He broke like 5 tackles and got 3 yards. And that was the funniest and also the coolest play of the year for me.
I'd say everybody blocked their best and tried as hard as they could on that play.
Definitely.
How have y'all grown as a team? Like, what have you grown? I don't know.
I felt like if we're just being honest, I feel like there was a lot of individuals on the team, just like they were kind of about it, like about themselves, how they looked. And as the season went on, I felt like y'all learned how to just not point the finger or a name call or anything like that. You guys learned how to just do your job and play as a unit.
Yeah. I feel like most of them were like individuals blaming people when something went wrong. And at the end of the season, I feel like we all came together and said it wasn't their fault and ways we could have helped that mistake not happen.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Would you rather play like at home or away? Like, what would you prefer?
I like away because I think it spoils their night, and I like that. So call me greedy.
Yeah, I like away just because we get to go to their home and beat them, but I like home because we have more people to come support.
Yeah.
It's a better atmosphere, and there's just more people there.
And we're used to the turf, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but I'll play you in a parking lot. I don't care.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
Thank y'all so much for all the support. I love what you guys are doing. This is by far the coolest thing I've seen at the junior high level. I mean, my high school didn't even do this, so this is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank
absolutely.
you.
You guys good?